Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the USDA orientation webinar. My name is Tara Barnes-Darby, and I'm the Director of Conferences here at NMAC. I'm joined by the rest of the conferences team, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Terrell Parker. I'm an Associate Manager here at NMAC. My pronouns are he, him, and his.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gabriella Spencer, and I'm the Program Associate here for the Conference Department.
Hi, my name is Shantae Gray. I'm the Needs and Registration Coordinator here at NMAC.
Thanks, team. The purpose of this webinar is to do a broad overview of USDA as well as to go over some logistical information. Let's get started. I wanted to start with the registration update. As some of you have already received our newsletter announcing the USDA is sold out. More specifically, we're selling out after this Friday. We've chosen to close registration. We've learned this is actually the first time that we've done this, but we've learned over the past couple of years that there is a limit to the amount of people that we can accommodate to put on a successful conference that's comfortable for everyone. We want to make sure that everyone gets a seat in the plenary sessions, everyone gets a meal, that the halls aren't packed to the gills. So we hope you understand why we had to make this decision. We're not accepting any new registrations on site. Okay? On to the program. Next slide. This year's theme is Ending the Epidemics in Their Memory. The theme was chosen as a recognition of the expanded efforts to end the epidemic, which we're all excited about through the federal plan, while also paying homage to those that we lost along the way. In addition to plenary and workshop sessions, the theme is going to be incorporated through the conference in several ways. You'll see videos in the plenary sessions from those expressing what ending the epidemic means to them. And we're also going to have a hashtag, in their memory, that we're using to garner feedback from registrants to share who they'd like to honor, who's passed. Okay, let's look at the overall agenda. As always, there's going to be a lot going on during the week of USDA. The good thing is that other organizations also use USDA as a gathering spot to host a number of pre-conference events. Some of them are taking place on Wednesday, September 4th. There are pre-conference events for Ending the Epidemic for Black women. The USDA Faith Coalition is hosting a faith conference. The American Indian and Alaska Native Leadership Summit is taking place for the second time this year at USDA, and there are going to be several other meetings. So please reach out to those individual organizations to get additional information. All right. USDA's opening day is Thursday, September 5th. We start with our 3-hour slot of concurrent institutes and then move on into the opening plenary. The opening plenary is going to be focused on hearing from the key federal leaders that will be charged with ending the epidemic efforts in their agencies. We'll hear from Dr. Tony Fauci from NIAID, Dr. Robert Redfield from the CDC, Laura Cheever from HRSA, as well as Rear Admiral Wiyaki from the Indian Health Service. In addition to the leaders, we'll have a panel of consumers and providers that will give feedback and share their recommendations for ending the epidemic in their communities. The panel is going to be moderated by Joy Reid of MSNBC. That evening, the DC Host Committee is putting on a wonderful welcome reception with lots of DC flavor. In addition to a reception, they're going to have a DMV village featuring local agencies as well as an exhibition ball with a very special guest that we're not allowed to mention just yet. So you have to make sure to come and check it out to see who the special guest will be. All right, moving on to Friday. Friday's plenary session is produced by Gilead. The title is What We Live For, Celebrating the Power of the Community to Educate, Motivate, and Inspire Change. The plenary is going to look at the history of the community response to the epidemic leading us into the present. The plenary is also going to feature an impactful speaker that is yet to be named. It's another surprise presenter. But I'm just going to say that they're internationally renowned for fixing lives and addressing and healing trauma. We're also going to have entertainment from the DC Gay Men's Chorus and the Howard University Gospel Choir. So on Friday that evening in the hotel ballroom, Janssen will be sponsoring a screening of their documentary film 5B. They chronicle the early days of the HIV epidemic in San Francisco, and specifically Hospital Ward 5B that was the first of its kind in being dedicated to the care of patients with AIDS. After the film, there's going to be a panel featuring one of the nurses who worked on the ward, as well as one of the journalists that documented the epidemic at that time. Our Paul Kawada will be moderating the panel. All right. Saturday's plenary will focus on celebrating U equals U and its role in ending the epidemic. This plenary is produced in conjunction with the Prevention Access Campaign and will celebrate the U equals U movement and the amazing opportunity it presents to reduce stigma and motivate HIV testing and treatment uptake. We're also going to have entertainment from Jade Electra and Brandon and James. That evening, we're going to have another film screening of Jumping the Broom. And this is a film that was based on the Logo original series Noah's Ark. Rodney Chester, one of the film stars, will discuss the film after the screening and talk about the planned relaunch of the show. So there are lots of special events going on. Sunday's closing plenary will be ensuring the success of biomedical prevention efforts. These efforts are going to be crucial to jurisdictional ending the epidemic plans. We're then going to pass the torch to the 2020 USDA Host Committee in Puerto Rico. So I hope that UCB have a full, diverse, and fun program planned for you. Detailed information on workshops, posters, special events, and plenary sessions will be shared soon via the digital program book, and you can actually access them now via the conference app. So go ahead. We're going to be talking about general conference logistics. Gabriella?
Thank you, Sarah. Hello, everyone. I'm Gabriella Spencer, and now we'll talk about getting to USDA. 2019 USDA will be held in the Marriott Marquis in Washington, D.C. The address is 901 Massachusetts Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. There are many methods to get to the hotel. Washington National Airport is the closest airport, and it is approximately 17 minutes away. Dulles International Airport is approximately 38 minutes away, and BWI is approximately an hour and 10 minutes away. We recommend getting to the airport at least 2 hours before your flight. If you are local, you can take the Metro, and the stop will be Mount Vernon Square, 7th Street and Convention Center on the green and yellow line. Or you can take the train to Union Station. A taxi from DCA to the hotel would cost around $25 to $30. And an Uber or Lyft will cost around $15 to $18. We recommend using Uber or Lyft because it is cheaper. The weather in DC will also be about 83 degrees. And now we'll talk about preparation. So the attire for USDA is business casual, but dress to impress. You never know who you might meet. We also want you to be comfortable, so wear comfortable shoes as you'll be walking to the meeting rooms. Also, the meeting rooms can get cold, so I would suggest bringing a sweater. Lastly, pack an umbrella because it does rain in the afternoons. Also, this year we're offering childcare. If you're interested in childcare, please email conferences@mmac.org. There is no printed program book this year. An electronic version will be available on the 2019 USDA website. The app is the best way to navigate USDA. It will have all the latest updates. The app can be found in the App Store and the Google Play Store. Here's a video showing you how to download the app for Apple products. First, you go to the App Store. Then you type in 2019 USDA. And then click download. Also, we would like you to create a profile, and here's a video demonstrating how to create a profile. After downloading the app, open the 2019 USDA, hit Login, type in your first and last name, then enter your email address. After you enter your email address, a verification code will be sent to this email. Once you receive the verification code at the email address you inputted in the last step, you type in the verification code and you hit verify. And I will show you all the features the app has to offer. So you want to make sure that you enable push notifications. In the image on the right or the left, you'll see how to enable push notifications for an iPhone. We will use the push notifications to send out important information and updates on the conference. The game is out, and we have a ton of amazing prizes like a charging pad, earbuds, a portable picture printer, and more. And make sure that you're using the event feed to show us how you're getting ready for USDA. As you can see, I've been uploading some pictures of how MAC is getting ready for USDA, so make sure you check it out. And now we'll talk about registration. The hours for registration are September 4th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., September 5th, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., September 6th, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and September 7th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Scholarship recipients will pick up their stipends at the stipend desk close to registration. The picture on the right, the picture on the right is a sample of the registration letter you'll receive 1 week before the conference via email, the email that you used to register. Please do not throw it away or put it in your junk inbox. You'll need to scan the QR code on the letter to get your name badge. Please bring a printed copy, and if you don't have a printer, don't worry. We can always scan the email, but make sure you have the email accessible as it will move along registration. We don't want to have long lines. USDA registration will be located in the foyer of meeting level 4, which is all the way downstairs. CEU's registration and exhibitor's desk and stipend pickup will be located where the 2 circles are, and pre-registered is located in the bottom right corner. Offices and lounges. The conference operations office is located in Salon 15 on meeting level 2. This is where you'll go to get if you have any questions regarding the conference, or Lost and Found will also be here. The social media lab is located in Salon 14 on meeting level 2. The host committee office is located in Salon 17 on meeting level 2. The youth lounge is located in the treasury room on meeting level 4. And the transgender, gender nonconforming, and non-binary lounge is in George Washington room on meeting level 1. Poster presentations. Poster presentations are located in the green highlighted areas on the map on meeting level 1. The poster presentations will be there September 6th and 7th from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Volunteers. Our volunteers will be decked out in T-shirts that either say USDA 2019 Ambassador or USDA 2019 Volunteer. Make sure you say hi and thank them when you see them. Now I'm passing it off to Terrell.
Hello, everyone. This is Terrell Parker again. I am here to share with you some important information regarding continuing education credits. We're really excited that so many people have expressed interest in CEUs this year. This year, we will be providing CEUs through the National Association of Social Workers with 21 contact hours, through the National Commission on Health Education credentialing, 2.1 CEU units, and through George Mason University 2.1 general CEUs. Next, I will walk you through the steps to ensure you receive your credits. It is important that you follow these steps as some of them are time sensitive. Continuing Education Desk is located at USDA Registration at the 4th level. In order to receive your credits, you must register. At the desk, please give your name, verify your correct email address, and your certification number. Next, it's important to keep track of the sessions that you attend. You can do this by utilizing the USCA app. After USCA, you will receive an email with a link to complete the evaluation. Please make sure that you complete this by October 4th in order to receive your credit. Lastly, once you complete your evaluations, print your CEU certificate. Next, I'll talk about one of my favorite parts of USCA, the exhibits. This year, exhibits are located in Liberty and Independence Hall, meeting level 4. We're also excited to have 99 amazing exhibitors this year. You'll have an opportunity at the exhibits to receive a raffle ticket, and we have some really amazing prizes that we're giving away this year. Prizes include an iPad mini, an Apple Watch, and a $100 Amazon gift card. But you must be in attendance in order to receive your prize. Lastly, we have some amazing entertainment from DJ Rita B. Shantae?
Thank you. So we would like to go over our sponsors. So we have Gilead, Avita Pharmacy, Jackson, Merck, V Healthcare, Albuquerque Area Indian Health Board, DTC Farm, Walgreens, Broadway Cares, Celtrion, Pulse, FHI 360, Human Rights Campaign, plus our federal partners, National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, and Indian Health Services. Also, we would like to thank our program partners, AIDS United, the Balm and Gilead, Association of Nurses in AIDS Care, the Black AIDS Institute, International Association of Physicians in AIDS Care, the AIDS Institute, American Academy of HIV Medicine, National AIDS Housing Coalition, NASDAQ, the AIDS Memorial Quit, and Broadway Cares. And we want to give a special shout out to our DC Host Committee that you will meet once you at USCA.
Hi everyone, my name is Luke and I run social media here at NMAC, and we wanted to just share a little bit about what we're doing ahead of USCA. First of all, if you haven't already, please take the time to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. We would love to be able to share the updates with you in these coming weeks. We have a few different hashtags associated with the conference this year. We have, of course, hashtag 2019 USDA. Please use that hashtag in anything you want to share about why you're excited about the conference or what you're hoping to get from the conference, or just even during the conference itself, your experience. In addition to that, we have hashtag in their memory. Hashtag in their memory is the associated hashtag to our theme this year. As mentioned earlier, we are wanting to honor and give tribute to those who have come before us that have allowed us to be where we are, so close to ending the epidemics. So, as we get closer and closer to USCA and during it, we invite you to share those you want to remember, who inspires you to continue the fight today. So please use hashtag in their memory and tag us so that we can retweet, repost, and share your content so that other people can also be inspired. Also, while you're at USDA and you want to learn a little bit more about social media and how to use it as far as ending the epidemic and ending the stigma, please come to the Social Media Lab, which is being run by HIV.gov. It's in Marquise Salon 14 on meeting level 2. We can't wait to see you there. And as always, please be sure to download the app.
All right, we're going to open up the floor for questions, and we've received a number of them so far. Chip, can you click on the questions that we received so far?
Hi, everyone. This is Chip Lewis, Communications Director here at NMAC. So we've had a couple of questions about if these slides will be available after the webinar today. And yes, the recording of this webinar will be posted on the USDA website tomorrow. So it will be available for use at any time. Let's see. A couple people are asking about the app. I'm going to try checking the app is not working. Do you need to use the email you registered with, or can you use any email?
You can use any email to register for that.
And the app, it does work on both Android and iPhone. Send out the slide deck, yes, that will be available tomorrow. What is the Social Media Lab? That is a program run by HIV.gov at USCA every year, and it's a place to give training and education on how to effectively use social media for your organization and in your community. It's a great program they run. They are open each day during the conference. The only time they are not open is during the plenaries. So you can drop in at any time and receive some training on how to more effectively use social media. Where is the people living with HIV lounge?
We will always, as always, we have a person living with HIV lounge. Unfortunately, we're not able to post the location just yet because it's going to be in a hotel suite, and hotels don't give us the room number until days before. But it will be widely publicized on site and through the app.
I'm part of one of the exhibitor teams. So just wondering where I get information if there is a shipping fee and how they can do that.
Sure. If you're a registered exhibitor, you should have received information on an exhibitor's kit with all of the shipping information. If you haven't, please send an email to conferences@nmac.org, and we'll make sure to get you connected to the service team.
Please explain epidemics plural. Do you want me to take that one? Okay. So in ending the HIV epidemic also gives us a chance to work to end the epidemics of both other STDs along with hepatitis. So we are looking at this ending the epidemic plan as an opportunity also to attack those two epidemics as well. That's why we have the plural instead of the singular this year. Are any meals covered?
Yes, there'll be a meal each day. So starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there will be lunch provided with the plenary session.
Are any opportunities for us to interact with other attendees prior to USCA chat books or Facebook page? Not at the moment, but you can do it on the app. If you go into the app and set up your profile, you can communicate back and forth with other people who set up their profile in the app.
Also on the event feed, you can post your pictures of how you're getting ready for USCA there.
Also in the app, and this should be mentioned, is that we will be posting social media updates and sharing your social media updates if they are appropriate.
Who can I reach out to with specific app questions?
You can reach out to me or Luke. My email is gspencer@nmac.org.
And mine is lhammerman@nmac.org.
Are there going to be CEUs for NAA, VAC, or MO certified peer specialists?
Unfortunately, no, we don't provide CEUs for those professions.
All I have to say is I'm so excited I can barely contain myself. I feel so honored to be attending.
Thank you,
We're
Jamie.
excited too.
We're super excited.
Can we have the slide emails? The webinar recording will be available on the USCA site tomorrow. What does the reference to DMV mean? I don't know the acronym.
All right, we are local. DMV, and you'll learn that once you get on site. DMV is the term for the DC, Maryland, and Virginia. That refers to our local area.
The conference inside the Marriott Marquis?
Yes, it is.
There were some space issues last year's plenary. How many seats are available for the lunch sessions and night events?
There will be enough. That's actually one of the reasons why we are cutting off registration.
You might want to stress that again about the registration, because we had some late comers join about the registration ending on Friday.
Sure. So we are cutting off registration after Friday to make sure that we offer a comfortable experience for all conference attendees.
How is the internet connection in conference rooms for presentations?
We offer general Wi-Fi for all conference attendees, but if you're relying on it for a particular session, there may be issues where there's some lag time. So if you need dedicated Wi-Fi, please send an email to conferences@nmac.org. So we'll see what can be done.
Do we need to invite any of the nighttime pharma dinners?
Yes, you do.
Will we know our room assignments? I found that I had a previous version. I had to use it. Sorry. Will we know our room assignments? Oh. Well, will we know our room assignments? The first question.
Which one, hotel or?
Are you referring to sleeping rooms or meeting rooms? If someone, Derek, if you can clarify.
Oh, Derek. Derek, tell him scholarship related. We sent out emails, and if he don't have it, he can email me sgray@nmac.org.
And yes, if you have the 2018 app on your phone, please delete it before you download the 2019 app. Good afternoon. What is the earliest time you can arrive to the hotel?
You can, if your check-in time at the hotel is 3 o'clock.
Derek, and we know our room assignments. I'm assuming that's personal room, not.
Please contact me if it's about a hotel room assignment. Please contact me at sgray@nmac.org. And also, if you have any scholarship-related questions, you can contact me at sgray@nmac.org.
Except for the Youth Initiative. If it's Youth Initiative scholarship, contact me, gspencer@nmac.org.
What are the options for non-lunch meals?
Yes, so as I mentioned, the conference is only providing lunch, so the hotel definitely has a couple of options. There is a Starbucks that'll offer light breakfast fare. There's also a restaurant in the hotel, and they're going to have sales of quick grab-and-go things in the mornings. But there's also a number of things in walking distance of a lot of restaurants in walking distance of the hotel where you can grab something. And there's a deli directly across the street.
Which is more up to date, the app or website? We're trying to keep both up to date right now. We have a lot of last minute changes coming in terms of workshop titles and speakers and room changes. So we are working to keep both up to date. So I keep an eye on both. But we are working to try to keep this up to date. The things will change quickly between now and the start of the conference with a lot of last minute changes.
But moving forward, the app should be more up to date.
Are there any affinity sessions already posted?
Not yet. They're not posted.
What if we make it on September 4th after 7 p.m., which is the close of registration?
That's just to close the registration for that day. It'll reopen the next morning at 7:30.
When will scholarship recipients receive their per diem cards?
They can receive per diem once they register on site. You can go to the on-site solutions desk to pick up your stipend.
Please make sure you bring your ID with you.
Someone can still register until Friday. Yes, you can still register until Friday. And we did say that. We've been saying that all week, that you can register until Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We did say sold out yesterday, but we also did say in the announcement yesterday that you can still register until Friday. Scholarship recipients are registered already?
Correct.
Let's see. For app questions, reach out to Gabriella or Luke. Are the over 50 scholars having a call before the conference?
I don't know. We can check with
We'll
Joanna.
check in. Mm-hmm. Send us an email at conferences@nmac.org, and we'll check in and get you back to correct information.
Will there be vegan lunches?
Yes. If you have a special request such as vegan or vegetarian, you simply have to let your waiter know that you need a vegan meal.
How do people go about obtaining an ASL interpreter?
They should contact us in advance at conferences@nmac.org.
For presenters, should we plan to bring our own laptops, or will there be a computer in the rooms?
There will be a computer in the room. but you're also welcome to bring your own laptop.
Will scholarship awardees have to share rooms with anyone?
The Youth Initiative is the only scholarship that has shared rooms.
Do you have AA meetings in the hotel?
We are currently working on setting up recovery meetings that will be both 12-step and any type of recovery, and all are welcome.
Do you know how many parking spaces are allowed per room? Is there a discount rate for USDA parking at the hotel?
We will be reporting on that. There are a number of spaces at the hotel, but right now we don't have discounted parking. So we'll post that information on the website, the parking rate.
What is dress attire for evening events?
I think it depends on the event that you've been invited to. For the most part, business casual gets you invited. I mean, it's appropriate for everywhere, but if you're going somewhere a little more dressy, perhaps I would bring, at least one formal outfit.
Please go over directions to get the app again. I would say for now, just reach out to either Gabriella or Luke, and they can direct you through. But basically, you go to either App Store, you search for 2019 USDA, and you download it from there. And then fill out your profile once you download it. Anything happening on Tuesday?
No, there's nothing happening on Tuesday. We're just having some, for those who are involved in the planning of the conference, we're getting ready for you. We're stuffing conference bags and having some internal meetings. So there's nothing for all conference attendees on Tuesday.
Can I sign in the app with a different email? Yes. Will we need a credit card to check in?
Yes, you'll need, if you are staying at the hotel, you'll need a credit card for incidental charges.
When should we arrive? I think I booked for September 4th arrival. Whenever you're booked for arrival is when you should arrive. Is the host hotel sold out?
Yes, the Marriott Marquis is sold out.
If we come after 7 p.m. and are able to register on that day, can we still attend events?
Well, there are no official events on Wednesday after 7, so that's not an issue.
App, questions on the app? Again, I'll request that to Gabriella and Luke. Luke, please send your email address regarding app directions.
Sure, it's L Hammerman, that's HAMMERMAN, @nmac.org.
Is there a third-party credit card authorization form in the hotel that can be filled out prior to arrival?
Yes. For example, if you wanted to pay, if your organization wanted to pay for your room, you can contact the Marriott Marquis directly, and they will send you a credit card authorization form.
As a scholarship recipient for the American Indian Alaska Native Pathways USDA pre-conference, who is the point of contact we can speak to for travel logistics as we arrive on Tuesday, September 3rd for meetings on the 4th? There
are actually 2 groups that's handling that, so please send an email to me. My email address is tbarnes, TBARNES, @nmac.org, and I can put you in touch with the correct organization.
Does the cardholder that booked the room have to attend?
Are
No.
there going to be? They should probably do the prior authorization form if that person is not going to attend.
Right. Are there going to be refreshments at the welcome reception?
Yes.
Is there a welcome party on Wednesday night?
No.
That's on Thursday night.
But it's tons to do.
Ernesto, we love your question.
Do you have the direct number for Marriott? Every time we call, we get directed to a rep. We'll not send over the authorization form.
We'll get that information for you, Mallory.
Remember, you have all right, we've caught up on all the questions so far. Any more questions from anyone? We still have a few minutes.
Chip, do you want to put our emails in the chat box so I can?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I will put everybody's email in the chat box. So if you can pull it from there.
Okay, well, while Chip is typing all of our information, we wanted to say thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, we have a few more questions.
Oh, okay.
Can you review what is offered on Wednesday?
Sure. So the official conference things that are going on Wednesday is basically registration that opens at 4 o'clock from 4 to 7. We always try to open it a little early, so check in with us at 3 o'clock to see if we're open. The things that are listed on the agenda earlier are individual pre-events the various organizations are holding. I mentioned that there's the USDA Faith Coalition is holding a faith pre-conference. There's also a session that's being hosted by the Black Women's Health Imperative for ending the epidemic for Black women, as well as an American Indian and Alaska Native leadership meeting. If you have questions on any of those events, feel free to send an email to conferences@nmac.org, and I can connect you with the organizers.
Scholarship attendees have single or double occupancy rooms.
Only Youth Initiative scholars have double occupancy rooms, meaning you have a roommate.
But I will, basically the rooms at the Marriott are run of house, so it depends on what's available at check-in.
Who is in charge of volunteers?
The local host committee is in charge of volunteers. If you're interested in volunteering, you can also send us an email and we will put you in contact with that person. But there's also information on our website, 2019usda.org, about volunteering.
Please do conferences at NMAC again, please.
Yep, I will do that.
Okay. Thank you, Donald.
Let's see. BULI pre-conference.
Okay, great. Thank you for letting us know.
Questions and answers will be part of the recording, so you'll be able to see them if you view the recording. Who to email for which particular instance? If it's a question for conferences, I'd say conferences@nmac.org.
That comes to all of us, so
yeah.
we can triage the question.
Any further questions? Going once, going twice.
Looking forward to seeing you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Oh, BUI is the Black United Leadership Institute pre-conference.
Oh, okay, great.
Anyone else?
All
Okay. Thank
right.
you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Safe travels.
You too.
Looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
Please download the app.
Use the hashtag.
Bye.
DMV.
Yeah.
Yeah.